What's going on? In the foreground is the Grazio Co Shark Fin antenna, and the background is the Visual Garage antenna. The Visual Garage antenna is an awesome antenna. It's large for its size, and that's due to the fact that the satellite FM GPS receiver on the top of the car is fairly large. Fortunately, this didn't make it that long. It lasted probably about 2 or 3 weeks before the adhesive backing started to give out, and I just took it off the car. It wasn't looking good. So I went ahead and bought the Grazio Co Shark Fin, made in Japan. Unfortunately, it's made in Japan, and it's made for Japan, not the U.S. market. One would assume that the antennas would be stock. However, just like everything else on the Prius, everything is custom built for the country it's going to, which makes no sense. It's I would figure that Toyota would just make one product that would change a couple things, left-hand, right-hand drive, stuff of that nature. However, it's starting, as I get more in depth into the modification of the vehicle, it's starting to look like the cars are actually made on different levels. So it's unfortunate. I would have liked the XM satellite GPS antenna to be universal, but it's not. So probably something that's only available for the US market, but I could be wrong. Again, I don't have other antennas or specs or anything, but this is just my experience. So when this came in the mail, it came with the shark fin, a mounting bolt or screw, and some 3M compound for the adhesive backing to get secured on there. So what I did initially, I was stoked. The first video you'll see is pretty much the unboxing, talking about it, and you can actually see the condition that it's in. And the second video is just, I'm going to basically tell you what I'm about to do, and then the third is the end result, as we see here, along with being on the car. So it came in, this plastic part on the bottom is actually the size of the stock antenna on my Prius. It's a package 5 2010 Prius. Has a satellite, XM, and FM, obviously. So this had to go. The next modification I had to do was to take out the mounting bracket that this originally screwed into. So that had to get sanded out with a Dremel. It took about an hour to do it. I didn't want to rush through it and damage the shark fin. Again, this is about a $200 shark fin, so compared to the $70 change, you can get it cheaper, you get a little more, depending on what site you go to. Visual Garage antenna, which is a good antenna. There's nothing wrong with this. It had just worn out on me, unfortunately. So that's why I went with this. I went ahead and had to take out the FM antenna, this metal antenna in here that goes from here to the tail. It's pretty much from here to the tail. It's split in 2 sections so it can go with the contour of the antenna housing. And the reason why I took it out was to, one, adjust the position of the stud that attaches to the base factory mount on the car, and to just slide it back to give me a little bit more room on the antenna on the car. So and that didn't take that long. It was just held in here with hot glue, so you just have to peel the hot glue away and pull it out. I'm leaving the stock foam in here for whatever reason. It doesn't deter anything, maybe for vibration purposes, what have you. I'm just going to leave it. I need to take it out. But once I sanded everything down, I had to take out the rear stud, forward stud for this bracket here. Test fitted it, screwed it on, drove it out of the garage. Satellite works, GPS works, FM works. So there's no deterioration in signal strength. However, I'm in a populated area, so I can't vouch for being in sparsely populated poor reception, FM reception areas. That's that. So we're going to see how it looks. I do have 2 3M adhesive backings on the car, along with the 5 that's in here. Unlike the Visual Garage, how the antenna has the plastic antenna housing, because that's the antenna there, has the adhesive mount that goes all the way around this, and when it goes on, it actually sits onto the car. This one doesn't have that because it's actually going onto the antenna mount, base stock mount on the car. So we're going to put it on and see how it looks, and I'll get back to you guys.